Hi, this is Kenneth, and you're watching Common Hawthorne. I'm doing Ethony's 31 Days of Tarot 2020 challenge, and this is day 16. Paint, draw, collage your 2020 tarot card. Why have you chosen this card? Um, I know that a lot of people are doing year cards based on the whole add your birthday, blah, blah, blah. That makes no sense to me intuitively or rationally, and so I'm not doing it. What I did instead was I took one of my more traditional decks. I took the Waite Smith Centennial Edition, laid out all of the majors in order, and I looked at them and thought about in their three ranks of seven where I might be in my life, where I'm definitely not. And I selected Temperance, um, which has always been one of my favorite cards. It's so strange and yet comforting. Um, a rather beautifully depicted angel, um, but like the whole transferring water back and forth, not pouring. Um, the one foot in the water, the one out. It's just a very rich card. And this is what I've this is what I drew, um, because that's part of what the Temperance card says to me. It's about balance, discernment, and yet motion. Um, so that that was the mechanics of what I did to in my not very creative feeling self to meet the actual stated objective. But I also went and pulled a bunch of other temperance cards to share. And I'll show them in order from kind of most traditional to least. So here is the This Might Hurt deck, and I'll hope that these are coming into focus. And this is Pagan Otherworlds. And then the um, Light Seers. It is still an angel. You can see he does have wings, and they're the two kind of vessels, but um, it's there's almost a kind of a weird infinity symbol um, going. Let's see. I want to make sure this gets into focus. Going between them, and and he's got the little diamond in the square, triangle in the square tattooed on his chest. And then this is Sesoribido, um, not obviously an angel. The symbology isn't there, but the pouring, although it is definitely just pouring. And then the Numinous Tarot, which I haven't quite decided if the image itself is uh, totally symmetrical. Um, and then the one that really surprised me when I took it out, and I think it's incredibly rich, is from the Spacious Tarot, which I've just recently gotten, and it actually reminds me a lot of the Norse creation myths, where there's ice but also fire, and it's in the place between the ice and the fire where there's melting that life arises. So that's what I did. I actually just picked a card. It's interesting to think about now what it will be like when that card shows up when I do readings for myself. Um, so that will be an interesting experiment, and I'll be glad to have done it. So um, once again, I'm Kenneth, and this is Common Hawthorne, and thanks for watching.